And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the San Francisco Giants and the Detroit Tigers. First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about set to go. Getting the nod on the mound, Jack Flaherty. And Chris, he's hoping for some better fortune moving forward.
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip. But he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team.
At some point, you just have to figure that it's going to turn around for Jack Flaherty. I mean, an ugly start last time out against Cleveland. It's really been an ugly year. Willie Adames, swing and a miss. Good start. There were pretty much no swings and misses to be had the last time Flaherty was out. A lot of that, though. Fouled away, and man, oh man, what a three-pitch strikeout would do for the confidence. Nope. Good pitch, though. Not going to be too upset about that. Try some different things here with Flaherty today. And that didn't work. Oh, Andy. Andy kept it in front of him. It's a leadoff single for Willie Adames. I didn't have a lot of faith that Andy was just going to field that ball on his own, and that was really the only chance we had, at least I thought. But it looked pretty, he might have been pretty close there.
Yeah, that's in for a strike.
Negative. No, we just started.
Pitchers of all time have had stretches where nothing was working for him on the mound.
Change up, chopper to Matt Vierling, who's at first base, and an error. And that's because I don't think Matt Vierling plays first base. We have done this now 2 straight days. It didn't cost us with Colt Keith in right field yesterday. Oh my. Everybody is safe.
Still, definitely an error, though.
Cannot be serious. Literally couldn't have been a worse start. So
he's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
Who can play first? Not Matt Vierling. Andy? Andy can play first. Now, why didn't that work yesterday? I tried to swap positions like 3 times, and I couldn't swap positions. But we got Andy at first base now, Matt Vierling at third. That works out. But that's back-to-back days I've had that oversight, and that just can't happen. High fly ball, shallow right. Not expecting a tag here.
And there's one down.
That's a big out to get. Just swapped the corner infielders mid-inning. Just imagine A.J. Hinch being like, oh, wait a minute, I fucked up. You guys go crisscross on the infield.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure
Elliot Ramos. Okay, I was thinking that was going to be Elio, but, you know, we did just have the Indy 500.
You've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
Ground ball. This could be 2. Torres to Sweeney. Back to first. And starting Matt Vierling at first base will not cost us any runs. We get the double play we should have had in the first place. Jack Flaherty gets through the first on 8 pitches. And he allowed a hit. Well, hello, old friend. Justin Verlander back in Detroit. 2-2 on the year with a 4.3 ERA. They finally did, SDS, they finally face scanned him to look, you know, kind of old. Been around a long time.
And here's the first baseman.
You know, I should have worn my JV Tigers shirt today. Fastball will just miss high. So what does Justin Verlander have at this point? 4 pitches, mid to low 90s fastball. That curveball is going to be disgusting. JV's always had a good slider, too.
to the
Rip
left side, but it is well foul.
First time we see the changeup. Well out in front on it. Ground ball right back at him. Oh, man. That's no way to welcome a legend back to Detroit.
Really nice job staying up the middle of his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the
Kate's probably up in one of the suites. Although, hell, maybe she's in the home plate club. Since I recently found out that the seats behind home plate at Comerica Park are less cost-effective per person than a suite is.
That one outside.
Ball one to Kerry Carpenter.
Ibanez aboard here at first with nobody out.
Woo! Yeah, there's the curveball, all right. Holy shit. That thing looks 6 inches above the plate. Ended just below the knees. That was disgusting. Oh, wow. Somehow held up.
2-1.
I was a little inside cautious there. That was really all more protect, even though we don't need to protect right now. Hard hit from Carpenter, but this one's going to stay in the ballpark. Deep fly ball just shy of the track for the first out.
Batting third, the right field.
Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup.
So Riley Green back in the order for today, coming off what I think might only be his second day off of the season. I can relate. Spencer Torkelson batting fourth, red hot right now. Gleyber Torres, Matt Vierling, and the rest of the Tigers order.
Whether you go to spring training, you see these players even during batting practice when it
So one on, one out.
They're practicing that type of approach, Boog. And when you have that filtering through the organization, even when you call up a
Well,
player,
it certainly
they
feels
step
like
right
it's going to
in
be a lot
and
easier to
continue
face
with the pattern
Verlander
that
at this
they've
stage of his
established at this
career,
level,
and we
which
don't have to worry about
ultimately leads
triple-digit
to a lot of
fastballs.
Ooh,
didn't get the call there on that.
That's ball two.
Early indication is that the zone's going to be small today.
Teams that have a high on-base percentage, they don't make outs at a very high rate. As my
Ooh.
buddy Joe Sheehan says, OBP is life.
Long blink right before that did not help matters, but man, that didn't fall off until the very last minute. 3-1. 3-1 with Torque due up. Ripped right field, Riley Green. That one is off the wall. Trouble with it out in right field. Green is up to second. Ibanez to third.
2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
But when you fall behind in the count, you've got
17th of the year. We were just counting doubles.
chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
That's your team leader right there in Riley Green. Adding to his team lead.
Now it's the DH, Spencer Torkelson.
Here's Torque.
Golden opportunity
Average
right here.
has gone just slightly down from where it was at the start of the series, 228.
First offering and it just misses.
Hitter's got some good.
Hasn't really been the best stretch of ball for the Tigers' offense as a whole lately, so not a Torque problem.
The base runner at second has a very good read
2-0.
and can determine whether or not he can score on that.
Say
base hit.
Verlander struggling with some command here today. That fastball wasn't close.
The pitch.
Ooh.
And that one fouled off.
One of the better fastballs
Well,
he's
he got
thrown.
challenged with a good fastball right there, just couldn't catch
And that's
up.
in a hittable spot there for Torque, just behind that thing. Up high,
There's the
3-1.
Gleyber Torres in the on-deck circle.
Gleyber hit a grand slam the last time he came up with the bases loaded and for the finale against Cleveland. Will he get another chance?
2 on, 1 out. And
Yep.
that'll load the bases.
Bases loaded, one
The stage
away
is set for this offense, Boog.
on a deep fly ball from Kerry Carpenter, no less.
Right here.
17 pitches in for Justin Verlander.
That one fouled off.
Ah, man. I can't get it out of my head that JV's still throwing like 97 to 100.
Expect many pitches up in the zone.
That fastball
They'll be
has
pushing for a double
always
play
just
in this
like,
spot.
it comes straight at you. Doesn't move a lot. Oh,
In
okay.
there, and that's strike 2.
All of a sudden, Verlander back in the zone. Quickly 0-2 on Torres. Ah, no. Not on that.
No movement on the bases.
Bailey does not let it get too far away. 1 and 2 is maybe a mistake slider there. Rip, left field, base hit. Maybe more. 1 run is home. A second run scores. Torque will stop at second. Not a grand slam, but Gleyber Torres hits his 12th double of the year. The Tigers get on the board in the first inning against Verlander.
2 on, 1 out. And now
Speaking of doubles,
looking to stay hot after yesterday.
3 games played on the year, 4 doubles. That one might be another one. That one is no. We will get robbed of the double. I don't know what happened there on the base pass. Matt Vierling with an RBI single to make it 3-0.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball, let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing.
Still only 1 away. Deep fly out by Carpenter, the second batter of the inning.
Digging in, Jake Rogers.
That one launched left field. Jake hasn't hit a home run since he's been back, and he still hasn't. But it will get a run home as tagging up is Torres to make it 4-0. Thing didn't feel very good off the bat there from Jake. Really high, and I think it's into that wind out there. So now 2 away, and here's Trey Sweeney. Ground ball to third. Tigers will send 8 batters to the plate here in the first inning. Score 4 runs. Not a single long ball. That's fun. We don't get to do that very often. We score a lot of runs on a home run. Goes Kerry Carpenter, but that was fun.
And we're back. Top of the second. Now here is Wilmer Flores.
Well, a 4-0 lead for Jack Flaherty.
Back to work.
Ground ball, first pitch, Sweeney.
Out to short. Tosses across the first.
9 pitches. All it's taken to get 4 outs. But think about what happened yesterday against the Giants. Skeeter Montero started in a very similar way.
Just missed.
He got through the first 2 innings in, I want to say, 13 pitches.
25 pounds. A former first-round pick back in 2014.
Slider fouled away. It's 1-1 on Encarnacion.
Flaherty winds and deals.
Swing and a miss. Are we just going to say that's Cade Upton right there behind home plate?
Another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball.
Even though, oh, nope, there she goes. Oh, well, apparently we're not. Shouldn't want any part of that.
That misses the zone.
Decent curveball, but the
2-2.
Giants are not biting on it. Good changeup, fouled away right at the knees. Pretty good location there on that.
1 down, base is empty.
Woo! Swing and a miss.
Jack Flaherty picks up the strikeout.
Flaherty with the strikeout is first here today.
On the baseball that's coming in to let him know what the
It's not
pitch is.
Patrick
And if
Bailey,
you see the
number
red dot,
7
it's
hitter.
typically a slider, but when a guy's got a really
We'll see if she comes back.
high spin rates, very difficult to determine.
getting a snack
and
is all.
That's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
Fouled away, and Giants down to final strike
2
here,
outs,
the
base
second.
is empty.
Potentially. Nope.
And that skips into dirt.
Pitch number 18, no good. And into right field.
Green settles under
Shuffling in is Riley
it,
Green.
corrals it. And
Well,
that is that.
Ever so slightly. We've done that to the Giants each of the first 2 days. 6 outs and under 20 pitches.
Bottom half of inning number 2. So here's Baez now.
Javier Baez will face Verlander. The only Tiger not to bat in the first.
Just missed.
Career numbers aren't necessarily good for Baez against Verlander, but the 1 home run, his only hit. Ooh.
And that is out of play.
Felt like my best swing on a fastball though thus far in the game. Been slumping just a little bit with Javi. At least it feels like we have. I mean, the average isn't really tanking. It's only dropped down, I mean less than 10 points really, but it just feels like we have not been effective at all.
That one missed.
Like, I think we've been getting just enough hits for the average not to fall, but he's been going like 1 for 4, maybe even 1 for 5. That's a walk.
So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble
Second
right
walk of the
there,
day for
just
JB.
missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
So now already, here's Andy Ibanez again.
And now the first baseman, Andy Ibanez. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Fouled away.
Swing and a liner.
Fastball to swing on, but JV threw that one pretty hard.
Runner at first with no
95.
outs here.
Actually, a lot of history between Andy Ibanez and JV. 5 career hits off Verlander.
Foul ball there.
Thought of any of the curveballs he's thrown today, that was one we could have got. We were a tad bit out in front on it. Ibanez now in 0-2.
That one just misses.
Just feels a little bit off to start this game.
Especially with 2 strikes.
Woo!
Oh,
man. So he's starting to leave that curveball in the zone just a little bit, but that didn't feel like bad timing. It kind of was. Probably had a chance to foul that off, but unfortunately, no. Ground ball. Oh, my goodness. JV covers the bag. I don't know where the first baseman went. Carp goes 0 for 2. Hey. Oh, Virtual Torque's coming around. I feel like
welcome back to the ballpark.
There isn't.
Started. Now it's the second base.
Like, even when the Tigers were like bad, you never really saw a lot of Tigers like rebuilds. At least I never thought so. Well, an unfortunate way to end the second inning, and that's problems. Another mistaken location from Jack Flaherty that hops over the wall. Lead off double Casey Schmidt.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car.
Yeah.
You don't need
Middle fastball. Not a great pitch to start the inning.
Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
Second hit of the day for the Giants.
Brett Wisely. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
I feel like I really can't throw Flaherty stuff as hard as, he can. Lighter you throw it, the more accurate it tends to be.
1 ball, 1 strike.
But then pitches like that, I mean, it's easy for me. Just don't BS, and we would have
half of inning number 3.
Have better luck with Jack.
Outside
Don't
of the
BS.
ball.
2-1.
What did we just say? That's another mistake. Baez on the run. He isn't going to get that. It's going to be back-to-back doubles to start this third. First one to left center, the next one to right center. Same pitch, fastball, pike.
And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Now it's the shortstop, Willie Adames.
Oh, my. Oh, you can't be serious.
And that gets down into the gap.
Green couldn't cut it off. 3 straight doubles for the Giants.
Wasting no
Jack is
time.
leaving everything over the middle of the plate right now.
And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already.
Wow.
No outs. And digging in for
I think Jack needs a little pep talk. We don't use that enough.
He's 0 for 1. Here's some fun
It's contact made that isn't a double.
Lee. You look at the fact that he wears number 51. Not
Ooh, there we go.
But his favorite player growing up, Ichiro Suzuki.
Couldn't believe it.
Adames leads off second.
And the 0-2. Ground ball will advance the runner, but the Tigers finally get it out in the inning.
Swings to first and one away in the top of the third.
That's a good piece of hitting right there.
Well, that's why we say 4-0 lead that we got out to is big with Jack on the mound, because it's just been so much struggles. And I want to say the third inning is when the Giants really came around last night, too. That's another problem. Deep from Lamont Wade Jr., the Giants' fourth double of the inning.
And they trail by one. Fires to
Three of the four on fastballs right down the middle.
As he drove it out to deep left, didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
Here's Elliot Ramos.
What? Can we just not throw the fastball today? Oh my God!
Ground ball up the middle.
It's to Glaber, but that's another pitch right down the middle. We're asking the Giants to just come right on back.
And now it's Wilmer Flores. Grounded out his first time up. That's outside.
Fucking miss out of the zone for once,
The
Jack.
only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the
Change-up,
plate.
foul,
Perhaps
1-1.
look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
One of these times, we're going to get a swing and a miss on that pitch. Jack Stuff ain't doing shit. Really bad pitch.
Here's a 1-2.
Chopper,
Right
Glaber.
side, Torres.
Well, the Tigers will hold the lead. We barely got a guy with 3 speed coming down the line there.
3 runs on 4 hits.
4
no
doubles.
and 1 left on.
In
We
one
move
inning.
on to the bottom of inning number 3. Tigers 4 and the Giants 3.
Shit. I mean, both gaps over Carpenter's head.
Back here in
Here
Detroit
we go.
as
For
we
the
go
Tigers,
to the
the
last
right
of the
fielder.
third.
Maybe chance for the Tigers to respond here.
Green.
Fastball for a strike.
Wait for better. Green with good career numbers against JV.
And that's in the dirt.
1-1. Started to make mistakes with that curveball last half inning. We'll see if he does it again here in the third. Yes! But Riley Green has hit it a mile in the air. Oh my goodness! Oh, it's gone! It carried out of here!
He flexes his power with that.
Riley Green
Ninth homer of the year.
with a sky-scraping home run.
He absolutely feasts.
Number 9 on the year.
And devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself.
And I mean, that did have to fight the wind a little bit. It pretty much is coming in from left field.
Tease the outside part of the zone with the breaking
And I mean, we did pull this ball a little bit, which probably helped us out.
Finished on the outer half, but caught just too
No, we
much
don't
of the plate.
hit many home runs out there. At least off of
Spencer Torkelson.
what used to be the
up now for
out-of-town
Tigers.
scoreboard.
He reached out a walk his first time.
Torque walked his first time.
That one fouled off.
Chased the fastball there. A little bit
Always
low.
exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Ooh, Torque, we got to be there. Come on.
Nobody on.
Oh, we were.
Out
Even
with a
better.
run in here in the last half of the third.
Ooh, don't love the call. It's been straightforward, really, all game. Zone's been kind of tiny.
Glaber.
Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going
Gives
to,
JV a little bit of
at least
help.
for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Glaber
So here's
Torres up
Glaber.
to the plate.
Double his first time up, scored a run.
Missed with a changeup.
Well, we should say, double drove in a run and later scored. Rocket, oh my goodness.
And no one can
Second
get there.
comebacker
So
right
he got
at
ahead of one with a
Verlander.
one-out single.
1-out single for Glaber Torres. And now Matt Vierling.
Matt Vierling up now for the Tigers. singled and drove in a run.
Early stages of Game 2 of this series, Matt Vierling has 5 hits against the Giants. That one hit pretty well. Center field, right center now. Long run for Lee.
2 down.
Giants finally retire Vierling again.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there.
Want to say he started yesterday's game 0 for 1 and then got 4 straight hits.
Catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And next to hit for Detroit, Jake Rogers.
Doesn't get much better.
Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up.
Oh, well, you know, this might just work. They throw on to second, and it's into the foul territory down the right side.
And they won't.
Rogers is up to third, and now a wild throw back, but the catcher never left. Could have chanced it, but I think we'll put the bat in the hands of Trey Sweeney here. Little League Baseball there from the Giants. Only 1 error on the play, given to the shortstop, but another throwing error from foul territory and right.
And here is Trey Sweeney. Breaking ball misses down.
Well, what does Verlander do here? I mean, right-hander on deck in Baez, who's a little bit cold right now. You work around Trey. So far, that's the case. Curveballs.
Activity in the bullpen. Robbie Ray, the lefty, looks
And a former Tiger on the mound right now, and a former Tiger in the bullpen for the 2nd straight day. We didn't see Robbie Ray yesterday. See him at some point in this series.
2-0 to count. Here it comes.
Weak contact center field. I think it's hit a bit too hard, and it is.
Tracks it down for the out.
Tigers will strand 2 on 2nd and 3rd. Riley Green goes deep, gets us at least 1 run back.
On the show, Great Lakes.
7 hits through 3 innings.
Back in Comerica Park. All set for the start of the inning. And now it's the
Here is
DH.
Encarnacion.
Delivers a pitch in for a
Flaherty
strike
back
at
to work, trying to get
95.
back to, well, you know, being good.
And ball 1.
Not sure if that'll happen. Good slider. Oh, Jack. Jack, you got it. That shit left a bat at 65 miles an hour, and you're telling me Jack Flaherty can't make that play.
Patrick Bailey, the next to hit. Fly
Corner
to right,
paint with a
his
slider.
first time. Swing and a miss. It's
Bailey with a whiff.
Encarnacion gets his lead at first with nobody out.
Certainly some better pitches to start the inning from Jack.
Next pitch is outside.
That, not so much. Goodbye.
Hit in the air right field, and that one way
We're tied.
back there, and that is way gone. That'll fire
Too
up
many
the
bad
dugout. Home
mistakes
run
from
number
Jack
10
Flaherty
of
in
the
this
year,
thing.
and it
This
ties
is
it up. It's 5-5.
how many starts
That
is this
was
in a
blasted.
row, man?
Absolutely, no doubt off the
That
bat.
Jack Flaherty's got nothing. There ain't a single pitch we can throw and just know that it's a good one.
Pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that, and right there, he made him pay.
Tried to go for a back foot slider there, and I don't even know where we missed.
Casey Schmidt now at the plate.
Almost up and in.
Just off
Tie
the
game.
inside edge.
Can be tough to bounce back.
4-0
after a big home
lead
run,
successfully
but nobody on,
blown.
nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Jesus
and there's
God.
a foul ball.
Missed the timing by a sliver.
Fought off foul.
Yeah, it was
Nobody on,
a lot better than
nobody out.
this.
Pair of runs across in the inning. Top half of inning number 4. That misses the
Curveball's
zone.
got fucking nothing.
2-2.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Oh, yeah.
Fouls that off to the left.
How do
and
you
will
start
it
your
again.
swing that early? and still get a piece of that. Remains 2-2. Oh my God! They got the fucking scouting report on our curveball. My God.
Foul ball.
Go away. An 8-pitch at bat after a 2-run home run, still looking for the first out of the inning. Right field, slicing away from Riley. He'll make the play. Problem is, it took 9 pitches to do that.
Now batting, right fielder.
And up next for San Francisco, Brett Wisely. He doubled home a run in his first debut.
Wisely.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Swing and a miss starts the at-bat. There you go.
At the knees.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right
pitch.
there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you'd have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond.
Okay.
It's a tough pitch to hit. And
All 3 pitches down and away to Wisely. Second strikeout for Jack.
Right there, he just wasn't able to put it in play, and that should tell you something as a hitter. Sometimes you're a little too conscious of the inside pitch, and you're not able to cover that outside part of the plate.
Not expecting
so
heat.
Some adjustments to be made next time.
I would assume.
Back to the leadoff spot in the
Willie
Giants
Adames
lineup.
is 2 for 2, though.
Adames, the next Giant to hit. And there's the strike.
Slider called right at the knees.
The next pitch misses,
Damn
and
it.
the count is 1-1.
I was going to do the same damn thing. Right to Andy Ibanez. Bobbles it.
He takes
We'll
it
tag the
himself to
bag.
the bag, and that'll do it.
Well,
Two come across
Patrick
to score
Bailey.
the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer.
Darn.
All even at 5 apiece.
5-5.
It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out
Shit's
the latest
brutal.
news from around
The
the
center
league.
fielder, Javier.
7 RBIs for Shohei Ohtani. Good. Nine, 1-2 here for Detroit. Justin Verlander, for the moment, off the hook.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, these Tigers doing a good job of
Rough
simply
start.
getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making
Baez
contact
can't
with
barrel
more than
something and
85%
anything
of
up
the pitches
anymore.
that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not
Don't
so good if
understand.
you're out there on the mound.
That
In the dirt,
not
1-2.
close. Gonna count 1-2.
Are we about to see vintage JV?
And that's downstairs and outside.
Maybe that is vintage JV. There was that, like, year-long stretch where he was ass. Rip left field, base hit, Javi Baez. Leadoff man on, and that could do it for Verlander.
He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it, right on time.
I would not put it
Good
past the
balanced
Giants.
approach and just blasted it
They
through
just
the
got
infield.
back in this game. Put a fresh arm out there and hope that he can do a little bit better.
Back to the top of the Detroit order.
To my surprise,
And
no.
first baseman, Andy Ibanez. Single
Here's
to score
Andy.
back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Outside
1-0.
low. Ball 1. Nobody out. Runner at first.
We contact from Andy on another good swing. That's just kind of been the story of this last run for Andy Ibanez.
One away.
Andy might have to go back to being not an everyday
And now,
player.
Kerry Carpenter.
Rough start to the game for Kerry Carpenter. Deep fly ball to center. Grounded out into a double play last time.
Swinging a foul out of play. Baez, the runner at
Hitless
first
in
with
his
1 gone in
career.
the inning.
Against Verlander. Ooh.
No, that's a ball.
Just low. 1-1.
Next offering is in.
That's
for a
in the
strike.
same spot. The same exact spot. What?
And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Thanks,
no
Blue.
messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there.
Man, that was
4
fucking
pitches,
cool.
all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball,
No reason for me to be down
until he
1-2 there.
shows you can handle it.
None.
Here's Riley Green. He's already homered here in this one.
Riley's no good, really bad day continues.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
Verlander's back to mixing his speeds. I mean, the last 5 pitches have been heat.
2 outs.
Rocket single.
Base hit.
Riley Green ripped that sucker. Maybe that'll do it for Verlander. Fuck, I'd rather see Verlander stay out here.
And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time.
Giants
All he's
bullpen
doing
is
now
disgusting.
passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers.
He'll at the very minimum face Torkelson.
And that one fouled off. First and second, 2 down.
I was sick of being late on those things. So we decided to be a mile early.
Ball 1 there.
Hell, I'd even take a double out of Torque and might score 2. Good block.
This one in the dirt, but no advance from the runners.
Now 2-1. Former face of the Tigers versus one of the faces of the Tigers right now. Oh,
Big swing and a miss. 2 outs.
Slider's
Couple of base runners at
stupid.
first and second.
Why can't I get a swing and a miss when I throw a slider there? That never happens. Oh, come on.
It's a strikeout.
Justin Verlander with a strikeout of Torkelson and Carpenter
See it right there.
to
Sometimes
get
you
out
just
of
gotta
that.
Let it out. That's an outstanding job of
I
taking
can't
that,
touch his curveball.
executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Said at the start of the game, there's going to be a tough pitch to hit.
We're back.
Leading
Top
off for
5,
San
John
Francisco,
Shelby with Chris
the
Singleton.
All right, well,
Leading it off,
don't really have much of a choice. Jack Flaherty's day might be done here very, very quickly. See how it goes. 2, 3, 4 here.
Back to work. On the
Chopper,
ground, right side.
Ibanez.
Ibanez.
Flaherty will cover the bag. Race to the bag. Won by
Beats
Jack.
him. What a play.
Much more realistic flip to the pitcher there than what we've been seeing the last couple days.
Here's Lamont Wade Jr.
Lamont Wade Jr. 1 for 2.
And a
Doubled
foul
over
ball.
Kerry Carpenter's head. His last time.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
It works, I guess.
To
On the
right
ground,
side.
Torres. He's seen a lot of ground balls today.
Over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
This is important. If
Two
you go
away
1,
here in
2,
the
3
fifth.
Here will be a very positive sign for
Fives all over the
for his
place.
team.
Elliot Ramos.
Elliot
the next Giant to
Ramos.
hit.
Hitless today.
That one's
Good
in
fastball
there.
from
Going
Flaherty.
I'm impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Next offering is down low.
Ay.
And that's
Fucking
too high.
5-pitch pitcher, and 3 of the 5 are
2 down,
useless
nobody on.
against this
And we're at the
Giants
top of the
team.
5th.
Whoa.
And a big swing and a miss.
Well, and those
Filthy
counts
slider.
sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Found a way. Do it again. Maybe he'll chase again.
2 down, nobody on. That's
Or foul
to the
yet
right
another one
side,
off.
keeps the AB going. And
That
one
is a
hit to
fair
first.
ball.
He
Picked by
takes it out of the
Ibanez.
zone.
I was really worried that thing was going to hit the bag, somehow get past Andy.
Half of the fifth coming up. We're all tied up 5-5.
Is now the end for Verlander.
Now pitching for
So the Giants with a new pitcher on the hill, Tyler
71.
Rogers.
Still pretty early
Oh,
in the
fuck
ball
me.
game, so this bullpen has
This
to
is
work
exactly
hard.
who I think it
Best
is,
case
isn't it?
scenario might be if he can come in here and get several
I'm gonna
quick
say
outs,
yeah.
Kind of bridge the gap that started left for him.
And a strike to Glaber.
Well, these Tigers
Has
putting
to be
together some really
my
good
least
bats in this
favorite
game. There's been a lot
pitcher to
like
face.
with how they're approaching
Has
their
no
chances at the
velocity
plate.
whatsoever.
It
His
looked to me like they
four-seamer,
really wanted to
81
get the
to
starter early,
85.
get him out of the game before he
Slider
settles
in the
so I'd
mid
say
to low
mission
70s.
accomplished.
Sinker mid to low 80s. And he's a side armor.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Not even a side armor. Submariner.
Battling
Do it
here as
again.
he fouls it away.
Pretty good pitch there. To take
Fouled
a
away
look
a
at. He
slider.
wants to get his arms extended. He likes the
Anything
ball
on that
away
outer
from
edge,
him
I
a
think we're
little bit.
fucked.
Just not able to square it up.
Down low.
Take by Torres.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Now, even though side armor submarine type pitchers generally murder me, I have had some success against them this year. Not on that.
This has struck him out.
Oh, that slider
And I mean, when they
down
have a
is
slider
kind of
too,
slow
that
death
pitch
with
looks
2
like it's
strikes,
coming
you're
up
making a
at
mistake.
you
And
because it still
after
kind of
the
is.
plate, you know you've committed, and you know
He
you
has
have
to
no
throw it
chance
up
of touching it. Tell you what,
To even
sometimes
get
you
it in the
just
strike
have
zone. But then, eventually, it falls back down. Not like a normal slider that's just, I mean, almost always going to break down.
Vierling up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. 1 out, bases empty.
Matt Vierling 1 for 2.
Next offering is fouled back.
And you're late on 81. That ain't good.
And that's outside. 2-1.
Pretty easy to
Gonna
give up
hope
on that pitch right there. Started on the edge
screws
of the plate
himself.
with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
3-1.
This is the zone, and the count is 3-1.
Get Vierling on deck. I think we're going to try and steal a base. That's a walk.
Four, tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
With the velo that Rogers has, or lack thereof,
Man at first
if
with 1
Vierling gets a
gone,
good jump,
now
it's just
on the
about
move,
automatic.
Jake Rogers.
First pitch. We're going.
Runner on the go.
Vierling on the move. Throw down is in fucking time.
And fast swing of emotions right there. You get the
Vierling
runner
got
on
a
with the walk,
shit
which is
jump
great, but
from
then
first base.
it's a bad pitch to go on, and
75
just
mile an
erase the
hour
free passes that
slider.
were issued. I understand
Yeah,
you
he
want
can
to
go
aggressive,
20
you
miles
want
an
to
hour
try to
down the
get in scoring
baseline. That's
position,
great.
but you just
He
have to
waited
be a
like
little
what
smarter.
felt like 3 seconds.
All tied up. Last half of inning number 5.
It's the problem with trying to do that with Matt Vierling. He's got some pretty decent speed. No steal.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Rocket, Jake Rogers, left field. Guess what?
Stretches out
It's
and
still
hauls
caught.
it in. Tigers failed to
Jake
make any
Rogers has
noise,
hit the ball
and this
really well
remains a
twice today.
5-5 ball
Remains
game.
hitless. Did drive in a run with one of them.
Welcome back
Leading
as
off
we
for the
take a
Giants,
peek at the
the third
starting
baseman,
pitching so far.
I'd
this
really
year.
rather not.
Florida.
Strikeouts, walks, whip, innings pitched, great. Hits per 9 and earned runs. Bottom of the league almost. Flaherty stayed nearly over, but we'll see how far he can get.
And that is out of play.
Fouled away.
Well, these Giants, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
The 0-2. Right over the head of Gleyber Torres. He'll be there.
And there's one down.
Well, even though he's allowed the 5 runs and his day is not over yet, might be the deepest we've gone with Jack in a while.
Encarnacion.
Oh, really? We're going to start doing that now.
Half of the 6th.
There. Oh, jeez.
Foul to the left side.
Well foul, but man, that was scary. Another slider that was just right down the fucking middle of the plate.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouled
Fouls
away.
one off. 2-2.
Try a sinker down there
One
again.
down, base is empty. Inside.
What do you mean he didn't go around? Oh my goodness, I could just about read fucking Victus on the bat. I mean, generally though, when we've challenged these, at least, you know, in our heads, the umpire's actually been right. No, that's absolutely a swing. We got boned.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch.
Absolutely screwed there on that one. Ground ball, and it's by Matt Vierling. 1 out single for Encarnacion. We should have had him out probably twice by now.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB.
Had the bad ball at the top of the zone, called a ball when it was almost like 98% in the strike zone. And then the check swing in which he very much went around.
Patrick Bailey. Right through there for a strike.
Really shouldn't let Flaherty face Bailey again, but here we go.
1-1.
I don't know why. Changeup's useless. Curveball hasn't done a damn thing all day. Like, it's lucky when they foul it off. Oh my. Long run for Baez. He is there, and we are very lucky. This isn't 7-5. I want you to see where this pitch was.
Second base, Casey Schmidt.
Here's the second baseman, Casey Schmidt.
Yeah. Jesus, fuck, Jack. I haven't had this bad a fastball command with anybody all year.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider.
Really, the command with anything. I mean, how many pitches can you throw in that middle of the plate area?
Hit in the air.
It's a run for Baez again, and it will end Jack Flaherty's day before anything else bad happens.
So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. 8-9-1 scheduled
My
in the bottom
God.
of the 6th. We're all tied up, 5-5.
Doesn't get much worse. It really doesn't.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th. And the batter will be the shortstop.
Tigers offense with a hot start. 4 runs in the first off Verlander. A home run for Green since, and that is it.
That's inside.
And bad news is Tyler Rogers is back out, and when he exits, it's probably Doval.
Also getting ready.
High fly ball. Trey Sweeney. Right field. Oh, yeah. Tigers lead.
That should put a jolt into this home crowd. Third home run.
Might have been a slider
Gives him a lead. It's
from Tyler Rogers. It didn't really do a whole lot. Although everything he throws is like slider speed.
I really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat.
No, that was a fastball at 82. I saw that shit start to fall off and just met it out in front.
the batter now, Javier Baez. That one's in there. It's 0-1. Nobody on, nobody
So
out
we
for the
have
run in here in the bottom of the 6th.
Herter and Brebbia up. Brandt's going to need to pitch at least an inning today. Man, what a job he did last night after Keter Montero had a mostly good day.
The 0-1 just missed.
Unfortunately, Will Vest in the 9th. Blew the save, blew the game. Chopper from Baez, and it's through. Enough speed on it to get it through the middle of the infield. Tiger's second hit of the inning. I'd imagine. Oh, no, he's going to stay in.
And next up for the Tigers, Andy Ibanez. 1 for 3.
So what they're going to do is bring in a left-hander for Carpenter and Green.
Swing and a miss.
No ball. 1 strike.
Should be illegal to throw a pitch that slow. Base hit, right field, Andy Ibanez. And now if they have a left-hander up, you can almost guarantee that he's coming in. Run home already in the inning on the Trey Sweeney home run, and then back-to-back hits for Detroit. Carpenter's not been a threat today, though.
Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. 0 for 3 in this one.
Oh, my goodness. Tyler Rogers to face Carpenter.
Popped up, and the infield fly is called.
How many times has Kerry done that lately? That's a good hittable pitch, and we popped that shit up.
The right fielder, number 31.
Kerry Carpenter has been out just about every way possible.
Up now for the Tigers.
Fly out, double play, strike out, pop out. So 1 away for Green.
This one chopped on the
Damn,
ground.
it's so slow.
Part of the order coming through now.
Triple shy of the cycle for Riley Green. Did not realize.
Definitely looking to do some more damage.
1-1. Pretty much have to put something in right center field for that to happen. And Riley's going to get probably another chance at this.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
It's sinker on the outer edge.
Baez at second. Ibanez over at first with 1 away. And
Inside
misses
2-2.
inside.
Oh, Riley. No, no, no.
And that's 2.
Tigers score a run on the Trey Sweeney home run, but the second double play of the game ends what was a really good threat. What a fucking shitty end of the inning. We got 2 and 3, our best hitters out there. Carpenter pops up on a good pitch to hit, and then Riley grounds into a double play on a good pitch to hit.
Back, we're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Brant Herter.
Enter Brant Herter with a 1-run lead.
Tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired.
It'll be nice to actually have some command on something.
As he takes that one off the plate.
Sweeper, foul. Put a good swing on it. All right.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And a count 1-2.
How do you hit that the other way? Tied him up. Oh!
Back with 2 strikes.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit.
All right, have a
It's
Brant
much
Herter
easier
fastball.
to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And then again, he starts his swing so early. I have no idea how he just made contact. Ripped and foul again.
But it's foul.
Oh, that thing was just moving so slow.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
There have been so many good pitches here from Brant. Got him.
We didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still
Bunch of foul balls, but down goes Brett Wisely.
7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the
Fucking
table
hell,
when
man.
you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on
Here's
the heels.
Adames.
Adames at the plate now.
Ball.
That's ball
No strike.
one.
Went low. 1-1.
And that misses. 2-1. Holding on to a 1-1
All right,
lead
then.
here in the top half of inning number 7.
12 pitches in already for Brant Herter. Rocket Torres missed it.
And the tying
Ah.
run is on base.
He was there.
Oh, this has been a really nice
Now
game
back
at the
to
plate
center
for him.
field.
He looks
Young
locked in. You'll
Lee.
often hear the phrase
Third hit of the
long
day
through it, and that's a great
for
example
Willy
of it
Adames.
right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed
Here's
swing,
Jung-Hoo
and
Lee.
came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Ground ball, base hit past Sweeney.
They fired in quickly.
This team does
So it's
not
first and second
hit
with
balls
only one
to
away.
defenders.
Waste no time there. I really like that swing.
Come
man.
on,
He didn't
Wade.
just push it the
Herter
other
in
way through
trouble.
the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done. Really important. at
Ground
bat
ball,
coming up now.
Veerling, no chance.
And he beats
Throw
it.
back,
He's safe.
everybody's safe.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Elliot Ramos
Absolutely
to the plate now with a chance to
unbelievable.
come up big. Right through there for a strike.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised.
Herter's
to
doing
see
everything
them
he
come
needs to
home
do. We
first.
should add outs on each of the
Try to
last 2
prevent that
batters.
run from scoring.
That's
Right
smacked
to
down
Baez.
right to center.
Unfortunately,
Brings it in.
I think this is going to tie the game again, as the Giants will not go away.
It's 6-6.
That wasn't your standard sac fly. He barreled that baseball, just couldn't get it to drop in.
Now the third baseman, Wilmer Flores.
San Francisco with a chance to take the lead.
And the pitch is outside, ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Lee, the runner at third. Wade at first, 2 out of the inning. Next pitch is
2-0.
outside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Fuck you, Jake Rogers.
Ferrara Encarnacion in the on-deck
It's like
circle,
playing Gran
hoping to get a
Turismo when
chance
it's
to
just
make
like,
a big impact
hey,
here.
maybe take a deep breath. You seem to be struggling a little bit when the catcher does that. I'm like, dude, just stop talking.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. And they're
All
loaded
4
up.
pitches missed
Well, this
outside to
came apart
Wilmer
right there. 4-pitch
Flores.
walk, and
And here is
the plate was not gonna help
Encarnacion.
him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Encarnacion swings through it for strike 1.
Late on
Well,
92.
hit me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Bases loaded, 2 down.
Ground
And
ball
fouled
foul.
off.
Herter a strike away.
Fouls
Fouled
it
off again.
Still 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
How many?
Tough time getting that swing and
27
miss.
pitch
Third
hitting.
Foul ball in a row.
That one's gonna get down, and the Giants are going to go up big here.
2 runs are in.
This is gonna drive home 3 runs. It's a 9-6 ball game.
Perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
So many chances to get out of this inning. That was a sinker on the inside part that he just slapped the other way. And now Herter.
Inside,
How
just
many
missed.
fucking straight games in a row, dude? Do I gotta pitch with no goddamn meter?
Next pitch is
What do I do here?
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do
Fuck
that
does it matter,
consistently,
man?
and
I
you
can't
see
put
the
this team
results.
away.
2 outs and 1 in scoring
He's gonna
position.
blast this.
And that's
Or we're
down
gonna
and
miss
away.
again. That's great. Right
Swing,
field.
high
Where was
fly
that?
ball
The
out
fucking
towards right
last
field.
batter.
Green
Bullshit.
settles under it and makes the catch. And that'll do it. But 4 score in the end.
Don't even know who you are.
This base is clearing double. It's now 9-6.
24 combined hits in a 9-6 ball game.
On the show. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Eric Miller.
Well, walks have been a big issue for him this year, so I expect these
Eric Miller, they bring in a left-hander.
And here is Spencer.
We still have 9
Jordan.
outs to potentially score
And
3
a pair of
runs.
Strikeouts.
Ground ball. That's a fair ball from Torg. We'll take a nice start to the inning. And now it is Gleyber Torres, followed by Matt Vierling. So I don't know why they went to a lefty here.
It's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Torres.
That's a home run ball, but I'm just trying to get on base.
Now this team is
97.
definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
The Tigers trailing by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. Got him. And 1 away in the bottom.
Dude,
of the
that's
7th.
fucking disgusting. How?
The third
Getting
baseman,
ready
number
to
8.
hit.
Here's Vierling.
Vierling.
Fastball
Ball
is
one.
outside.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one.
Matt.
That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Slider, inner
Makes the
edge.
play, and there's 2 down.
Timed it relatively well. And Vierling pops it up.
Now here's the Detroit catcher, Jake.
But we got Jake Rogers. He's hitting the ball hard today. Outer edge, ball 1.
Torkelson off
Trey
of first
Sweeney
with 2
due up
away.
next. Not the matchup we would like. Right? Oh, no. No fucking way.
Wins the race to the bag, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. 1 left for Detroit, so the deficit remains 9-6.
I don't even fucking care anymore, dude. How many days in a row is this shit gonna happen to us?
Back at Comerica Park. Now it's the second baseman.
Brad
Casey
Herter's
Schmidt.
tired after 1 inning, and I don't have anybody up to fucking... Oh, my God. Blow the game at this point. I don't care. We're going to do it anyway.
Herter back to work.
We already did.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1. On the ground to first.
Watch Andy just miss
He'll
the
do it
bag.
himself. First out.
Kind of
to
the way
top
that,
the
that
8th.
this thing is gone. Ever since we took Jack out.
Batting. Right
Put
fielder,
Brant in the
Brett.
game. Should have been out of that inning
Wisely.
fucking 3
Now,
separate
Brett
times.
Wisely. Pitch is in there. Strike 1.
Oh,
That
come
one down the
on.
line, and it kicks off the bag.
Wait, he's going
Goes to
to.
second.
He was going
He's
to, and
there.
Carpenter loafed it.
Putting some good swings on the
Threw the
ball.
ball
That's
the
his
second we
extra
fucking
base
got
hit,
it,
and
man.
Just found a way to slap that ball
What is
down the
Carey
third base line.
doing?
That's really excellent back control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in
No
different
reason
spots.
for that
was
to
just
be a
nice.
double.
1 out. Runner at second.
I've had
Willie
enough.
Adames
I've had enough.
the next one. Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
Heads up base running right there. Well, he's got nobody to blame but himself with 1 out.
Not even a
runner on
Giants
third can
issue,
come
dude.
home all sorts of ways now. That's why as a
Brand
pitcher,
Herter's meter
you
is
have
gone
to
for the
execute
second
pitches
time.
Even better when there are runners on base.
I
And
got to
here
put in
comes
a
the
pitcher that's
Tigers
probably not
mounting to
even
the
ready.
mound. Pitching change coming. Brant Herter won't go any further tonight. And he leaves a runner at third. So we'll see how the next pitcher deals with that when we get back.
Pitching for the
Brennan
Tigers.
Hannafy comes on now.
Number
He's
70.
pitching.
Don't
on
even
2
care
days
if it's the
rest.
right matchup.
Brennan Hannafy.
What does it matter? Glaber, worst reaction you've ever seen. A run scored again. You know what? Let him go. Let him get an inside the park home run. Please.
Once you get the ball by the
Score
pitcher,
more.
there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice
Oh,
job
sinker
to
down and
use
in.
that
Hit the
hole
other
and
way
get
again.
himself a hit.
So up next, Jung-Hoo Lee. Rips one to right.
You guessed it.
And that's a fair ball. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners.
You're
in
up
scoring
10 to
position,
6.
and just 1 out.
Send your fucking runners.
No messing around right there.
Call off the dogs. Do something out here.
Didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
2 on, 1 out. And there's a ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge.
There you go.
If you swing at it, he had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And the slider just misses.
Fucking joke that he.
That's awfully close. I don't know how you
They've
take
taken
that. He's
so
seeing
many
the
good
ball out of the
strike
pitcher's
3
hand really
pitches
well
today.
right now.
What the fuck was that?
Full count now.
Well, we're walking him.
And right
Back to
the
Hannafy.
mound. Throw to first in time.
Second out. If we can somehow only allow a run in this inning, I swear to God.
Elliot Ramos
Now batting.
digs in now.
But we've now allowed 19 runs in less than 2 games.
Right through there for a strike.
They always say it's the best pitch in baseball.
I mean, it's 2 outs, so they're gonna drive in these extra
He's a
runners
little bit more confidence to move to the at bat.
Foul ball.
somehow. 9 pitch at bat. Should have had him out twice. Again, probably.
2 on, 2 outs. And 1 and 2.
Throw it again.
Ground ball left side.
Picking
And
at that
goes
line.
Just foul. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Damage limited. I'm not so certain it's going to matter. There isn't a pitcher on this staff that can hold this team down.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Randy Rodriguez.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact. And
An offense you can't keep
They'll have to be on their toes.
scoreless for more than like 2 innings at a time.
Trey
That's
Sweeney.
shortstop.
Paired with a bullpen that's almost
And
untouchable.
the pitch.
Ground ball from Sweeney right to him.
To first. And
So,
quick out number 1.
I mean, we might as well just tank the fucking order tomorrow. It don't matter.
Javier.
They faced the A team today.
Now it's Javier Baez. Rodriguez in his 2nd season, 25 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
Minus the pitching.
First pitch, not close. Signs of movement in the Giants bullpen. Tristan Beck up and loosening in the pen.
Franchise has slowly made me lose my mind over the last month of games.
1 down, base is empty. Clips the corner, and the count even at 1.
This game doesn't know when to
Swing,
quit.
Fly ball in the air out towards right center field.
Third hit of the day for
a base
Javier
hit.
Baez. A slight glimmer of hope. If
Runner on
Ibanez
first
can
with
reach.
1 gone. And now the first baseman, Andy Ibanez.
Carpenter's 0 for 4, but never too late to break out of it.
Way
One
high
ball,
with that
no
one.
strike.
And it's 1-0.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to
Tell you
close
what, the
that
last
gap,
thing this
but,
game
you know, at the
needs
very
is
least,
extra
if you can
innings,
Find
so
a way to manufacture that run from
fuck me.
first. It feels like it's really important at getting back into this ball game.
Swing and a
One ball,
miss. There's
one
the
strike.
changeup.
How the fuck?
That's
Yep.
in there. 1-2.
He's toying with me now. For me, exactly what I was looking for the pitch prior.
That one just misses.
About time the other team gets screwed. I'm sick of being the only one. What does it fucking matter?
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him working, I think.
I guess Carpenter can still provide a sliver of hope, but
another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
not much.
Carpenter in the box with 2 gone. And takes a
Carp's got a hit streak going too. That is likely on the line here.
Ball. 1-1.
It got dark, guys. The umpire forgot what the strike zone is.
Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Through 8 full, it's the Giants.
Yo, SDS, can we fucking quit, dude?
All set to start the 9th.
What was it? It ended the 7th. A comebacker back to the pitcher. This one, a rocket that had to be 110 or above off the bat of Carpenter caught.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
Now you can officially say that Carpenter has gotten out just about every way possible here
Down
today.
in the zone, I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
A little bit late to feel bad for us, San Fran.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there.
Encarnacion, the big hero today for San Fran.
You're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Stop it. It's another fair ball for this guy. What? How did that make it past Green?
That's a double, and he's got a
and then a throwing error.
The catcher, number 14,
What?
Patrick Bailey.
Seventh inning rolled around, and they just started throwing fucking darts out here, dude. Sinker down and in. Again. Again. Again.
Fastball for a strike.
I don't know how they keep getting away with that shit.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike.
At least the ump wants the game to end.
1 out, and a runner at second. You're at the top of the 9th. That's the
You cannot be serious, dude.
coming home.
Wild throw from Carpenter.
The batter, number 10.
Casey Schmidt, the next to hit.
Look at where this pitch was. It's underneath my ticker.
First pitch misses.
1-0.
Bailey at first, 1 gone. And that one fouled off. So a foul.
Can't wait for Casey Schmidt to hit a ball right off the line again.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Typically, that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little
I got
jump
no
at the end,
idea.
which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's.
I didn't think it could get
internal
much
clock
worse than
would
last
expect
night.
it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
It got worse.
2 outs. He swings and fouls one off. And
Ground ball.
Ground ball right side. Torres.
Let's end it.
And the inning is over. But the RBI single pushes across a run. We head now to the bottom of the 9th. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back now as they hand the ball to
Tristan Beck.
to start the bottom
Who cares?
Of the 9th. Tristan Beck.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big
I've
leads
lost it.
because it just doesn't have the same intensity.
I've lost the
as
give a
tight
damn.
game. So we'll see how sharp he is.
Riley Green
The
with
mental
another
toughness
hit.
matters in situations like this
Fourth
as
of the
well.
day on a fastball right down the middle. Gonna take a lot more of those.
Batting, the designated hitter,
Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers.
This is the inning we hit a base. Both teams have flirted with it all day.
Pop foul out of play off to the right.
Another
Swinging a
fastball.
foul straight back. The Giants leading by 5.
Probably going to throw another one.
Half of inning number 9. Not close with that one. Now 1-2.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
And that one misses up.
What's it going to be?
It's
Front
2-2.
door sweeper? Or another fastball, and Torque has put it into the right center field gap. There's that tiny little bit of hope.
He'll score easily.
Green scores on the Torque double
Picks himself up at RBI.
to make it
He got
11-7.
but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull
You
off
got
the baseball.
Torres,
Really good time
and
to
then
follow
you have
the swing,
Vierling.
And the barrel was so on playing with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Here comes Gleyber Torres.
There's a chance. It's slim, but there's a chance.
In
Not
for
on
a
that.
strike, and it's 0-1.
Throw that pitch every single time. This game's over.
And that drops in for a strike.
Wasn't really using the off speed.
Pitches on the inside part of
Not
the
that.
plate. Hitter is
Not in the
thinking,
zone
I
anyway.
want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Oh my, Gleyber Torres, left center field. That one is off the wall. Torkelson scores. Torres and Torque with back-to-back doubles.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. When you connect and
Problem
it
is,
shows off your bat like that, you're thinking
likely
double at the very least.
enter
Great swing on it,
Doval.
man. He wasn't fooled at all. And you can feel
It's a
this
three-run
crowd
game.
waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Tristan Beck is done. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the
Yep.
alarm in a minute.
Now, Doval did pitch last night. Oh,
So they turn to their closer.
it is not Doval, it's Ryan Walker.
Closer has to be
15
one
of
the toughest
16
jobs in baseball, and
on the
you
year.
see a pretty high turnover rate because of it.
Sinker,
Every
slider,
inning
fastball.
seems to be high pressure.
Gonna be
This
tough,
one
but
included. We'll see if he
it's
can
not
wrap up the
impossible.
win and get himself a save.
At the plate, Matt Vierling.
I don't know
First
why
pitch
he
doesn't find
flinched
the
at it.
zone.
Pitchers always face a dilemma trying to figure out how to attack this guy. He went with the breaking ball right there, but it feels like that approach might be playing with fire. He loves to go after pitches with a wrinkle in it.
Yep,
Check
no.
swing called strike.
Don't even bother
And
swinging.
1-1.
Trying to just be ready for something heat, but might not see any. In the air, right field. Matt Vierling has hit one well. It will be caught for the first out, but tag Gleyber
Tags at
Torres to
second,
third.
And he's in safely at third with 1 out.
Now we know we need at least one more base runner. Jake Rogers,
Up now for the Tigers.
1 for 3. He's hit a couple balls well in this game. Nope.
That one inside, and that is ball 1.
Rogers gets on base. You just never know. Let it be Sweeney.
This one in the air. Wait, in position? Makes the grab for the second out.
Well, now Sweeney needs to get on base and extend this for Baez.
So, last chance for the Tigers.
Good timing on a
Here's the shortstop
hanging
at the
slider
plate,
right down the
Trey
middle.
Sweeney.
Back-to-back, outs here in the inning have been on that same pitch. Rounded foul, sinker
And
on the
first
outer
offering
edge.
is fouled off.
Tigers with yet another good rally, but the damage done in the 7th and the 8th.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
This guy's got such a good
Timed it
sinker.
well.
As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you
Story
look
of the
down,
inning.
You're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
1 strike away.
Do it again. Took a lot off that sinker. Both teams with 17 hits in this game.
Fights
Do it
that
again.
one away. The count
Again.
remains 0-2. 2 outs and a runner at third.
No.
Half of the ninth inning.
Shouldn't be. I never changed the sliders off default, and the difficulty's been the same all year. Oh, all the way to the backstop. However, it bounced away, and that's how the game ends.
Well, this was a total team effort using 6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton. The next pitcher stepping up and getting it
Bounced
done.
halfway back to
This is
home
not easy
plate.
to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.
And your final 11-8 for Chris Singleton.
That one,
and our entire outstanding crew
it stings
here at
even more than
MLB
last
Show.
night.
I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Pretty much the same thing happened. However, it happened 3 innings earlier this time around.